Yo, what's up guys, InzAiN here, welcome back to another video here. Today, we're doing another European Battle Royale simulator video. If you don't know how these go, let me show you how these go. So, we spin this wheel, we get lick. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's funny. We are gonna go to this wheel. It has Attack, Alliance, Unification, Civil War, and a nuke. You don't want nuke. And we get unification, so Liechtenstein is gonna unify with someone. We look at what they border, Switzerland and Austria, and we put them on a wheel, and they're gonna unify with Switzerland. Then we go over here to the worst version of Microsoft Paint, just the normal one. 3D is superior in every way, but 3D is going and getting just destroyed soon, so I'm trying to familiarize myself with this again. Anyway, we give these two a color, and then we give them a clever name. All right, one quick Google search later, we're gonna call this, give it a moment, the Holy Roman Empire, because apparently Liechtenstein, before it became a thing, was part of the Holy Roman Empire. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be called. All right, and then we're gonna spin the wheel again, because that's the end of that turn. Estonia is up next. They are gonna attack. We look at what Estonia borders. All right, so Estonia borders Russia, Latvia. That's it. We put them on a wheel, and we get Russia. Estonia is gonna go for Russia. We spin this wheel. Estonia wins. No Soviet Union. In this video, praise be to the Lord that stopped this from happening. It gains a significant chunk of land, but it's not like it's gonna do much with it. Next up is Scotland. They're gonna go for Northern Ireland, and we'll lose. Northern Ireland kind of recouping a little bit. Also, I forgot to give Kaliningrad. There we go. We're gonna give lighter green to Northern Ireland, because they're not Ireland. Next up is Portugal. They're also going to unify. They only border Spain. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what that means? Because they only border Spain. Do you know what that means? We are going to see a return. We are going to see the return of... Hold on, give me a sec. We're going to see the return of Es Portugal. We see the return of Es Portugal. They did not fare too well last time they were here, but let's hope for vengeance, basically. So we see a return of a fan favorite in my eyes. Next up is Greece. Can they rebuild the Greek Empire? Almost had a civil war, but they're going to attack. They will go for, it's only fitting they go for Turkey, and they win. Yeah, from everything I know, these two do not like each other. Next up is Georgia. They almost got nuked, but they're also going to unify. Let's see, who are they going to unify with? Estonia. Well, how's this going to work? What am I going to name them? I said the return of the Soviets was not going to happen, but I think I have to call them Soviets. Legally, I think I have to. Like, what else am I gonna name them? One is in the Baltics. Are these the Baltics up here? I don't know. One is all the way up there. The other's at the Caucasus Mountain. I'm too tired for this today. It's past 12 a.m. I need to go to sleep. But like, they have nothing else in common except for the fact that they were both Soviet things. This is just a video of unifications. Next up is Greece again. Don't get nuked. They're gonna ally. This is how alliances work. I just spin the wheel again. With the Vatican. Okay. It's weird, but alright, I guess. Next up is Albania. Oh my god, they're gonna unify as well. They're gonna unify with Greece. Alright, one quick Google search later. I do have a name for these two losers. Sorry, these two people. They're gonna be called like... give me a moment to tell you what that means. Alright, they're gonna be called the Hellenese Empire. Blame Google if there's a name you don't like. Next up, Sweden. They're also gonna ally now with Serbia, okay. They have like nothing in common, but alright. Besides the S, obviously, but that's about it. Sweden's back up. Are they also gonna ally again? Yes, they will with, let me take a guess, France. Bulgaria, close enough. Wait, they're just allying with things close to that Greek unification. Almost Sweden again, but it's Latvia. They are gonna attack. Next up is, or they're gonna attack Lithuania. Sorry, I can't speak. They win. This area is almost reunited. Next up is Croatia. We're sticking in the Balkans. They're gonna attack. They will go for Bosnia and will win. See, Croatia's border is just trying to eat Bosnia to begin with. Now they finally did eat it. Next up is Cyprus. You don't want to pick attack. You're an idiot. Okay, they're going for the Hellenes Empire. Will they win? No. How do you pronounce that. You know, how do you pronounce it? Is it Hellenas or Helenas? I don't fucking know. You think I'm Greek? Next up is Slovakia. They are gonna ally with Czechia. No, with North Macedonia. Again, I don't know what else, what in general you have in common. I guess it's just because bordering the big empire. Next up is Hungary is going to unify with Austria. No, they're going to attack. They will go for Austria. Well, that's fitting. And they win. No Austro-Hungary, but it is just Hungary. Oh, it's Hellenese. I think that's how you pronounce that. I thought there was an A in there. Hellenes. How the fuck do you pronounce it? I don't even know. North Macedonia is up. They are going to attack. Stupid. You will go for Bulgaria. That's not a good option, but you win. And because you beat Bulgaria, you take Serbia as well. So that's an instant jump up to 3. If you're wondering, oh, why do they take both Bulgaria and Serbia when they only attacked Bulgaria? Because Bulgaria and Serbia are in an alliance because they both lost. Because the alliance lost, both bordered, they both get taken out, but Sweden all the way up here. Okay, can I scroll up? Thank you, appreciate that. Sweden doesn't border any of the alliance, so they're fine. The Netherlands. They're gonna ally with France, with Norway. Is France on the wheel? Do we really care if France is not on the wheel? Next up is Romania. They will attack. They will go for Moldova. Smart. You lost. Dumb. Nothing's really happening with the big 4 countries right here. Big 5 countries right here. And obviously the biggest country. Like, you know, nothing's happening. Next up is Kosovo. We're sticking in that area. They're gonna attack. They will go for Mont, the actual only good option, and they win. Ladies and gentlemen, the balls have been reunited. Finland is up. They will attack. No civil wars this time so far. They will go for Norway, and they almost won. If Norway was not allied, they would have won. Or if Norway was not allied, Norway would have lost, but we're not having that conversation. If they went for Sweden, they would have won. Next up is Ukraine. No, it's Andorra. They almost had a civil war, but they're going to attack. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're going to go for France. Please win. No! Nobody wanted this. Everyone hates France. You know, actually, fun fact, I have yet to find a single person who actually likes France. Let's see if France will do anything about the Holy Roman Empire to its east. Next up is Belarus, White Russia. They're gonna ally with the Soviets, with Czechia. Why? The joke was literally right there for you. Actually, because it's White Russia, we have to give them white. Next up is Moldova. They're gonna unify. They're gonna unify with North Macedonia. What do we even call this? Wait a minute, we can just call this... I think you know what that is right there. But just in case, let me tell you. We get rid of North Macedonia, and then we call this Yugoslavia. Next up is... Can I scroll up? No, I can't. It's Belgium. Why am I not allowed to scroll up? Belgium will attack. They will go for the Netherlands. That's the dumbest thing you could have done. You lose, yeah. Like, I don't know why you would do that. But now the Netherlands finally pulling its own weight. Next up is Wales. Will they go for England? No, they're gonna ally with England. As Portugal. I mean, that's actually a smart choice, you know. You want to beat England? Team with Spain, I guess. Well, as Portugal. Team with them. Denmark is up. They are gonna attack. They will go for Germany. Oh no. Wait, they're trying to get revenge from the last video, and they get it! Germany last video beat Denmark. They finally got revenge. Or did they unify with... Did they unify? I can't even remember. That was like 48 hours ago. My memory does not extend that far. Only for things that I do not want to remember, I remember, you know what I mean? Next up is Slovenia. They're gonna ally with Armenia. Almost had a heart attack. I thought I wasn't recording. I'm running out of colors. Next up is Czechia. They will ally with Yugoslavia. Wait, Czechia just betrayed Belarus, but now they're back with Slovakia. So that's a plus side. Czechia is back up with an attack. They're gonna go for Hungary. Now, if Hungary wins, everything collapses. Just keep in mind. If they lose this, I'd be shocked. They win. I'm gonna let Slovakia Actually, let me try to redraw the modern border. Dang. Alright, Slovakia is getting Hungary. Czechia is getting Austria. Yugoslavia could have took Hungary, but they are well off enough. That brown alliance is really powerful. I haven't seen some of our unifications come back in a while, though. Norway is up again. They are going to have a civil war. Do you want to know how this works? Well, Finland's coming back. You want to know why Finland's coming back? Because it was the only thing they took over. I could have a return of the Viking Empire, but I already brought back as Portugal. That was good enough. Finland is back. Now, the way that these work, the Soviets can't attack Finland. Sweden can't attack either. Nobody can unify with them. Nobody can attack them. But you can ally with them and pick a side of who you want to support in the civil war. Norway already has a buddy in the Netherlands. Let's see if Finland gets any. We also add Finland back to the bill. Next up is Slovenia. They will attack. They will go for Czechia. I'd be surprised if they win this one. They didn't. If they had an even battle, they could have won it, but they didn't, so that's not the conversation we're having. Czechia gets all of this, because I'm not going to split one country up. Also, Armenia, who was allied with them, is safe because they don't border any of this alliance. Next up is Italy. They're finally getting in the game with an alliance. They ally with Iceland. I could not tell you a single thing these two have in common, besides starting with the letter I. Well, that's random. I guess they just didn't want to be taken over. The Hellenese Empire is back. They're gonna attack. They will go for Armenia. Oh, that's just kicking a man when he's down. Lost his buddy a few turns ago, and you're gonna take him out too. Next up is England. No, it's gonna be Ireland. Close enough. They're gonna attack. They will go for, it's only fitting. And they win. The island of Ireland is reunited once again. And Wales is up. Will they ally again? No, they're gonna unify. They only border one thing, but they can unify with Ireland. Because I gave Ireland the chance to attack Wales and they didn't. So Wales should have the opportunity. Okay. Pick wisely. You do it with Ireland. Alright, I was thinking about calling them like fuck the British or something, but I found a better name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're gonna be called the Celts. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but Celts. The Vatican is up. They're gonna attack. They can only go for one thing. If they lose this, laughable. Okay, they win. The Vatican actually doing something. Next up is the Vatican again. What will they do this time? They're gonna attack again. They will go for Czechia, you idiot. Oh my god, guys, wait. Whoever wins, empires are gonna collapse. If purple on this map, they're brown on the other one, but on this one, if purple loses, Slovakia is the only thing that's gonna be standing left. If purple wins, everything else dies. Tough task for the Vatican and the Hellenese, and they lose. And the worst part is, Slovakia gets nothing. Honestly, tough for Slovakia, but, you know, game's the game. I haven't seen the Holy Roman Empire come up in a while. Like, actually, ever. They unified and that was it. Slovakia is up. They're gonna ally. Maybe they're tired of this alliance and they want to go join someone else. Croatia. Almost everything that was part of Yugoslavia is now in the alliance of Yugoslavia. The Soviets have finally showed up. I feel like I spelled that wrong, but they're attacking. They will go for Azerbaijan. They lost. That's just embarrassing. Next up is Monaco. They're surrounded by France, so don't attack. You're an idiot. You lost, yeah. By the way, as Portugal, when it comes down to the final battle, is gonna lose because they can't expand anymore because France is blocking them completely. How about this? If they show up and they attack, I'll let them attack this island of Sardinia. Hey, whatever this wheel tells you to do, you gotta do. Oh, look at that. It tells you to subscribe. Guess you gotta do it. Next up is San Marino surrounded by Czechia. Don't attack. They're gonna ally, probably get out of it, with Denmark. Why? Who in their right minds would choose that? Next up is San Marino again. What will they do this time? Oh, they're out of the game. Yeah, when you get nuked, you're out of the game. You're inaccessible. That's tough. The Celts are up. They're gonna ally with Luxembourg. Wait, so the Celts just betrayed as Portugal and France to join Yugoslavia's alliance. All right, I'll see how it is. I definitely see how it is. You're really blue ballsing us though. Can you just attack England already and get it over with? Finland is up, that rebellion's being quelled. Nobody joined anyone's side besides the sides I've already picked, and Finland loses. But that did stunt Norway's growth for a while. Iceland is up. They can only go for Norway if they attack. They're gonna unify. Since Norway was their only way, they're gonna unify with Norway, I guess. Literally the only thing I can come up with is Vikings. So they're gonna be called the Vikings because there's nothing else you can call them. Next up is Malta. Don't pick attack because you can only go for Czechia. They're gonna have a civil war. All right, so we're gonna call Malta. Okay, it's gonna be Malta Malta getting rebelled by the Romans, because the Romans had Malta as an island. Next up is Denmark. Malta almost solved that, by the way, but they got passed up. So Denmark is up. They're gonna attack. They will go for France, and Denmark loses. All right, well, France is really thriving, as Portugal is not. Poland is finally in the game with a unification. That's the dumbest unification. Well, guys, I think we gotta make a return for the Soviets. What else are you gonna name them? Soviets Volume 2. Actually, Volume 3, realistically. Soviets Volume 3. Next up is Yugoslavia. They went quiet for a little, but they're gonna ally. Who are they bringing in, or are they backstabbing? They're bringing in Sweden. This is literally a friendship thing going on. But you can't win as friends. You gotta unify to win together. Next up is Latvia. No, it's the Celts. Almost Latvia, though. They're gonna ally. Stop edging me with Malta. So they're picking a side. Guys, Malta just got the strongest thing on its side during this civil war here. If you lose that, I'm gonna shout. Yugoslavia is back up. They're gonna attack, finally. They're gonna go for Ukraine. If you lose this, I'm ending the video. You win. Slovakia could get this. Actually, you know what? Yugoslavia is such a nice place. Such a nice country, they're gonna let Slovakia take this. They're feeling generous. They're just really nice, you know what I mean? Next up is Belarus. They are gonna attack. They will go for Latvia, and they win. The spirit of Putin lives on. The only thing uncolored is England. I'm surprised they stayed out of it this long. Belarus is back up. They're gonna ally with Czechia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things in this alliance. But you're not unifying with each other, so it doesn't mean anything. Next up is the Netherlands. They're gonna ally with Yugoslavia. Okay, listen, they betrayed the Vikings, but it's like, come on, you're not unifying. It doesn't mean anything until you unify. You're gonna fight to the death if you don't. Czechia's up. Who are they bringing in? No, they're gonna attack. They're gonna go for France. If they beat France, as Portugal gets taken over as well, because they were an option on the wheel. They have to face the punishment if they lose. Quite literally unlosable. And okay, yeah. All right, so here's how this is gonna go. Czechia is gonna take over as Portugal. Actually, no, Czechia is gonna take over Germany and Denmark. No, Sweden takes over Denmark. Czechia takes over Germany. Luxembourg. Oh, but I want to give the Netherlands something. I'll let the Netherlands take as Portugal. Luxembourg gets France. How about that? Does that sound fair? All right, that's the borders. Netherlands extends all the way down here. They took a boat or something. I don't know. You know, I could have just gave Luxembourg, Germany, Netherlands, France, Czechia as Portugal, Sweden, Denmark, but okay, too late. Next up is the Netherlands. They are also attacking. I wouldn't say the Netherlands can truly go for anything, but England's close enough this way, so they're gonna go for England. Because if they can get to Spain's territory and Portugal's territory, they can get to England. So England's finally being attacked, and they're getting the fucking lightning from Zeus struck down upon them. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to the Celts though. So Netherlands is gonna donate this territory because it is so much better if the Celts finally own England. Do you know what I mean? Down to 15. Luxembourg is up. Oh no. France is rebelling. I'm gonna give them 3. meaning Luxembourg has 3. Not like it matters, you're winning either way. Czechia is up. They're gonna attack. They're gonna go for the Holy Roman Empire. And they win. Czechia is gonna get all of this. I'm not gonna give Luxembourg anything. The last time I gave them something, they lost almost all of it, because they just had to go and get in a civil war. Well, yeah, anything left is not standing a chance. Luxembourg is settling their rebellion, and they win. So realistically, I just did this for absolutely no reason. Malta still has their rebellion going on. Next up is the Netherlands. You're gonna ally. Who are you bringing in? The Vikings. Wait, you betrayed them and now you're bringing them back in? Did you miss them or something? Next up is Yugoslavia. They're gonna almost ally, but they're attacking. There is 2 options. So let's see. What will it be? They're gonna go for the Soviets Volume 3. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. How many things get eliminated? So the Vikings are gone. Belarus is gone. Slovakia is gone. Yugoslavia is gone. Czechia is gone. Only Sweden, the Celts, Luxembourg, Netherlands is remaining. And Malta. Oh, wait a minute. They're unified. They're unified, so there should be no border here. I'm stupid. You know, shock. Yugoslavia collapses. They end up with 33 at the end of all that. This is more interesting now. I think I got rid of all the ones I should have got rid of. I might have messed up somewhere in there, but, you know. See, it's almost like you try to make friends with everybody. It doesn't always work the way you want it to. The Netherlands is up. They are going to unify. Okay, so they can only unify. I did let them attack England. So Celts, Luxembourg, or the Soviets. Do they backstab? Do they backstab? Let's see. They don't. All right, so I already found a name for them. And if you want to complain, you can complain, just like with anything else in this video. You can complain all you want. Complain to your heart's content. But, you know, I had to give them a name. That is the initials. You want to know what it means? Valois? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French. Valois? Valois. The Valois dynasty. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, and they're up. Would you look at that? They're going to ally. So hold on. It's either they're allying with the Romans and betraying Malta, they're allying with the Soviets, or they're allying with Kosovo. Let's see what happens. You can't do that. You already did it. And they're betraying everybody. Right, so the Valois dynasty is joining the Roman cause. All right. The Valois dynasty is back up again. They're going to ally again. Watch them just join back with the other ones. They're allying with Kosovo this time. Kosovo hasn't been seen in a while, but they're finally doing something. The Soviets, V3, are going to attack. They will attack Sweden. Valois dynasty and Kosovo are safe for now. The Soviets win. So here, by the way, is how you win. You unify with the Soviets. That empire really did come down of that alliance. The Celts are all that's left. And Malta. But, you know. Next up is the Romans. That civil war is finally being concluded. And the Romans still lose. That should mean that the Valois dynasty gets taken over by the Celts, but it's a rebellion, so the rules are different. I just made that up probably. I don't even know. I don't know how I've done that in the past, like how I counted it. Like, oh, when you quell a civil war, does your... You really shouldn't. You should stay in the game if your partner loses a civil war. Kosovo's up. Don't pick attack or you're fucking your friend over. Almost got nuked, but they're gonna ally. Please ally with the Soviets. You can't ally with yourself. You idiot. They just betrayed the Valois dynasty. They joined the Celts in Malta. That's great. The Valois dynasty, do they forget? No, they do not. They're on the attack. Do not pick who I think you're gonna pick. They're gonna get you, idiot. They lost. You know, maybe Kosovo saw this coming and got out of Dodge early. Watch them still get nuked. Watch. They're gonna get nuked. Mark my words. The Celts are up. They're gonna ally. They can only ally with one thing. All right. So because the Soviets were not allied with anything, the Celts don't betray. It's just I'm just gonna change everything's color to this because it's simple. All right. So now it's down to this alliance. There is no more alliance option. So the nuke has a higher chance, the unification has a higher chance, and the civil war has a higher chance. And so does the attack. So let's see what happens. You gotta unify if you want to share the victory. Kosovo, the burden's on you. You are gonna... So Mont is back. Next up is Mont. Okay, that's quickly gonna be quelled. You know what? Because of you doing this so late in the game, Okay, yeah, Mont is taking your place. Don't do that next time. Wait a minute. Hold on, the Celts are up. Oh, no, Mont should have lost. Oh, sorry, my bad. So Kosovo's still in the game, but the Celts are up. They are gonna attack. They can only go for the Soviets. Now it's no longer based on what your team has, it's based on what you have. And yeah, the Soviets win that one. Malta and Kosovo, it's up to you to unify. Kosovo's up, what do? They unify, and they can only unify with the Soviets. So you had one dumb decision, but now you're back. They're gonna stay called the Soviets though. So Malta, do you join in the smart club? Malta, it's up to you. 12% chance to unify. You're gonna attack, you're an idiot. If Malta wins, I will jump off a building. Alright, cool. And the winners are the third versions of the Soviets. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending peace out. See you guys.